Three, two, one, and start. Hello, welcome. This is going to be kind of a semi-tutorial. I am more or less doing this off the top of my head. What I want to do is show my process for how to become a dungeon master. It's simple. Just do it. Alright, that's it, folks. That's all for today. Now, the first thing to do is start off. I've learned this from a different YouTuber. The sentence is what he would call it. Someone is having trouble getting something and requires help. Simple enough. This someone. Well, let's look up fantasy name generators. We'll want something like a villain. Yes. Evil name generator. This is how easy it is. Gabroth. Sounds like a fantastic name. Maybe it isn't the evil person. Control Shift V. Gabroth is having trouble getting something. Let's go with the MacGuffin. Artifact name generator. Perfect. We just need a MacGuffin, an obsidian circlet. Sounds ominous. I'll get back to what was on the sanctum. Getting obsidian circle. The obsidian circlet. And requires help. So, that's it. Who is Gabroth? What does the obsidian circlet entail? And why should players care? Gabroth. Let's see. Why don't I just roll a die? We'll choose that class. I got a 9. So let's say it is a ranger. He can kind of be the hero's ally. He meets them along the road, and the adventure ensues, winning their trust until the circlet is in sight. So, here's our con, right? He is, in this sense, he is the DM's character. There's ways to go about this, but let's just get through this first. The obsidian circlet. Why is it a big deal? Ancient magics imbued within it can tear asunder the fabric between two realms. This of the Dane and the magical and the arcane worlds. Why should players care? Full of no good, bad things. It doesn't have to be complicated. Let's just run with this. This all can change throughout our campaign. I can even show you one of mine in a future episode. But all we're doing right now is we're just trying to get the blood rushing. You know, like we want to get this to make sense. So let's say, because, alright, so this is one of mine. I'll show you. Maybe I'll do an incarnate tutorial. Let's say the players meet out of Eshin. Eshin is kind of a go-between several different areas, so it can kind of be a meeting spot. Um, our session 0, players make their characters and learn about the ongoings. So we want to say gold. Well, let's just go with this. Wealth, fame, fortune, and wealth are about the same in different ways. Power. Right here, I would kind of tie into character backstories, which is something that takes a little bit of work. Um, Trying to fit a character's backstory into your world can kind of feel like you have to wedge it in. Sometimes the best way is just to make more hooks. Give players characters to care about. Give them someone that they want to go talk to. Suddenly make that person a pivotal point in the plot. Not every character is going to stick. Don't be concerned about characters. Let them go. That's character's gonna die. I had a great orc bard, and they just offed him. It was great, fantastic for the story. On the way to collection of lores and land grays which rule fast. Not incredibly healthy as it sits upon the Wellington tributaries. It provides a toll roll in the even going as far as we haven't given this a name. I'll call it Summer's Run. Yeah, Summer Lake. Let's go with that. From the sea to Summer Lake to the great. One thing I would always recommend doing, um, be careful of making the New World. Many people make Earth-like maps. Many people make Middle Earth style maps. People are prone to their geography. It is something else to go in and hand place each little thing and say, ah yes, Volberg Bog. I wonder what that'll be like. I wonder what Bear Swamp is. I wonder what, like, the Shipwrights Quag. What's Rivermute? What's Cat? You can get used to all this when you're actually getting into it. Uh, in all honesty, just have fun. Not quite. Eshen lies as a bastion between the raids from what was, what do I call this place? Totra. Mystic. Now, I like running a Witcher style game, so I'll basically steal, well, borrow ideas from that. With war, possibly wage fronts. Man. Men to protect their homes, even many villages without protection from the dangers of the wilderness. Many beasts, anathema, war grims, and various many beasts. So anathema, it's the cursed ones. Morgrims are the monsters of the world I made. Many are prone to become victims to the otherworldly and the unnatural venturers, all life take upon the contracts and the gold to keep order in rural areas. So this is basically a primer, I would say. You want to give players a reason to kind of get in. What is it that they're seeking? The other thing is, this is where you would include your various rules, your homebrew systems, your this rule, that rule, and so on and so forth. But right here, we can kind of get a sense for what Eshin is. So for session 0, once players make their thing, I like to give them a little bit of combat. Let them test out their players. So let's say players start at 3rd level and have a combined health of... I had this somewhere. Let me just pull up in my own notes for this. Probably cut this out. Though I can't, because the music's going. So you guys are going to have to listen to all my ramblings. That's not it. That's right, it was my reference notes of 300 gold. If you start with a kit from your background, only 250 gold to spend. So this is a low magic style campaign. And I'm playing to become. So that's easy enough. I think right here we then do the first little fight. It can easily be just here's along the road, run into a small traveling minstrel troupe under by Goblins are a great starter. Easy enough. Mom, there. Is that? No. That's the troop is there. Ranger remains. Gabroth. And there we go. We can introduce Gabroth. The leader trope is Lily. I like Lily as a name. I like flowery women names for first introducing characters. Then wagon stands out from the rest with lamps that shine a scent blue. A arcanist who moves everything from alchemy of tinkering into arcane magics. There. To let's give him a name. Again, like look, wizard, name generator. There. See what it's like. Urine. Yeah. Eshin. No. Eras. Eric. Awix. Imrax. I would like a neutral name. We'll say no. You've been Lurhan. Hunler. No. Obine. Ovir. Roxel. No. Why not? Female wizard. Fennel. No. Aras. A female arcanist. There. So we have 1, 2, 3 players. So this making our character is going to take about 45 to an hour. So you got 1 hour plan. Tying their backstories in individually might take half an hour for you. Depends on how comfortable you are at making backstories. And then the combat itself is kind of low, so maybe an hour. So depends on how many people you have. So we know there's gonna be one. Maybe all the troop is on 2 and 3. The female arcanist, you can have her using sensitive things, just to show off, like, hey, because I run a low magic campaign, here are the gadgets, the tools, the other things that magic items would be replaced by. So, boom, boom. So 3 hours right there. 3.5. He could probably put an hour's worth of roleplay at the end, and then they head towards mission. Broth thanks them if he can meet once more. If they don't, toss Broth off to the side. He starts working in the shadows as a plotter against them. Lily is thankful and invites him to a performance for free, and is grateful and would love to give an item at a discount. perhaps ask if they would like to accompany them on an errand. So here we go, right? You got a roleplay mod right here. Oh wait, roleplay mod right here. You got the main storyline right here, and you got a side quest right here. That sets you up for next time. And just like that, we went pretty good. Now, this all could change. And in here, nothing in here really signifies this. But we can figure that out. That'll be another time. I will end it here. Thank you for joining me. If you want to see more of this, give me a like, give me a share, give me a subscribe, and I will put out more of these. Hopefully once every week, 2 weeks. I don't know. My upload schedule is trash. I'll see you then. Take care.